60-degree weather in December.
It was warm. What?
It was warm out there, a little humid.
Absolutely.
Like spring, and we are dealing with some spring showers and thunderstorms here this evening as those high temperatures, 65 officially in Oklahoma City, 68 down there in Medicine Park, near 70 along the Red River, and you can see all across the state, all above normal. We should be into the upper 40s for this time of the year. It's a big spring-looking system, big southwest flow of the jet stream, and you can see that little spin of low pressure here as things were a little different, especially if this system down here across Texas was not taking a little bit of the instability. We could be talking about a little bit of severe weather here this evening. It's that potent of weather system with that jet stream energy aloft. But down at the surface, there's not that lift in the atmosphere to bring in the possibility of those severe storms. But nonetheless, we have plenty of moisture, and showers and thunderstorms have blossomed all the way down from Ardmore down towards I-35 across Texas. And then here comes our big slug of rain now moving into the southwest and western half of the state. And looking at Next Gen Live, you can see showers in, a couple rumbles of thunder starting to break up from Enid to Kingfisher, El Reno, down towards Rush Springs and Lawton. And this is where we'll start to get those heavier rains. Notice how this is kind of filled in here in the last hour, and that is some heavier rains, and that'll kind of train over the same areas as they slowly drift off to the east. So a couple showers, sprinkles developing here, but up and down Highway 81, that is just west of 81 towards Gracemont and Anadarko. That's some moderate to heavy rains that some areas, like I showed earlier, have already seen 1.5 inches to nearly 2 inches of rain out towards Sealing, Cheyenne, Elk City. Widespread amounts, 1/2 inch to 1 inch of rain, and a couple of those heavier bands have set up to produce over 1.5 inches. That is some heavy rains for the month of December. So some good soaking rains once again here across the state. And as you can see, by 1, 2 o'clock, it all converges here across the center half of the state from Ponca City, Enid, Kingfisher, Stroud, Stillwater, Oklahoma City, Chickasha, down towards Lawton, Sulphur, Ardmore, Ada, Cheyenne, or Shawnee, I should say. Widespread moderate rains with a couple embedded heavier thunderstorms. Nothing severe out of these storms. Maybe a wind gust 45, and we couldn't rule out some pea-sized hail, but very unlikely as it looks like. And then by the time we get to 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, everything from west of I-35 kind of shuts off, and the heavier rains off to the east. Some of the data says there's still some showers back here, and as that area of low pressure kind of strengthens, it kind of pulls it back. So I'm keeping it pretty wet tomorrow morning here for central and eastern Oklahoma. Now, if you live out to the west, you should stay dry for your Sunday morning or your Christmas Eve. But here from central and eastern half of the state through at least lunchtime, wet conditions, and then with the actual cold front, there could be a couple additional showers, maybe a rumble of thunder that develops and quickly moves off to the east as that cold front moves in here across center half of the state mid to late afternoon as that northwest wind and some much colder conditions start to take over here across the state. It's 59 degrees, a southeast wind at around 20. Those south winds are keeping us warm right now, 50s. And near 60 degrees with a southeast wind that's gusting in near 30. Widespread rain here for the overnight. And then as we head towards tomorrow morning, temperatures upper 40s to middle 50s. So a very mild overnight. The heat will not be running here tonight, that is for sure. We'll start off wet. Couple isolated showers tomorrow, but still mild. Temperatures near 60, but that cold front starts to arrive northwest tomorrow morning, and then here across the center half of the state in Oklahoma City by probably mid-afternoon as that northwest wind will start to take over and push the rain quickly off towards east by the afternoon. Showers will be ending here central. Still a little wet off towards the west, and again, anywhere from 1/2 inch to 1 inch of rain will be possible here tonight. Some areas maybe 1.5 inches. So we dry out by Christmas Eve. Good flying weather for Santa, but it's going to be a little chilly for the kids Christmas Day with lower 40s, and we stay in the 40s. So a little bit of a cool down, but no Arctic air, and unfortunately, no snow, kids.